We're live. I think we're live. Great. So, hello people. So I've been working on this program for a wee while, and I've been doing a lot of back and forth with AI on the best way to implement and design what I'm working on in 3ds Max. I'm getting there. Like I've done quite a lot. Like I built whole image libraries, color libraries, buttons, user interfaces, and well, I'm making my own mesh tools for 3ds Max. So like, see here we have these basic ones and that, but mine are really focusing on clothing, so being able to make things like jackets, shirts, and stuff like that. That's a bit tight, that actually. Obviously, I've been awake all night because I don't sleep at night, so this is actually what I do at night time while everybody's sleeping, snoring away. I'll be sat here programming, coding, making shit that half these drunk bastards on the internet, sorry, wouldn't know what to fucking do. Especially all these know-it-alls that like to say they know it all. Why don't you get a job? Do this, do that. That's what it's like listening to a lot of people. You can join me while I work on this live, so other people can get to learn and see real-time coding. Now, 3ds Max is a really, really good, powerful tool, but what it's also got built into it is you can access the .NET framework from inside the 3D environment, which means you can create tools that will let you modify or do certain things in the 3D world that you might not necessarily be able to do without it, which I think is really good. It's really powerful, and the longer that I've spent tinkering around with it, I'm working on something that's pretty good. So like the background image that you see there, me and AI have made that together. Buttons, the design, came up with the design, which I'm quite set on. I really like this design, so I'm going to be keeping it. I like the whole glow and effect and stuff like that. We've got custom buttons that light up and stuff. We do have a full .NET example, which some parts of it is not working properly yet, but that's just to do with some global errors in the libraries. So like things like that, middle right, a non-property stretch image, but that is a property. Horizontal, that's dot net object, but for some reason it's not calling it. but that could be a simple problem with just some of the main code. But like this is our control library that we built, which basically contains all the user interface elements that I will most likely need to use. I just messed up my hair as well. Don't want to be doing that. Yeah. So it's looking good. So I'll just save that. And then we'll just go back to this one. That might be why. MCW.NET cheat. Because it's using the same. Right, so this will be MCW DNUI. Okay, and then we'll call that that. Right, and then that's using that. Oh dear, that shouldn't be a that one. There we go. Obviously, dude, that's that would explain some of the errors then. Like, so if I go back down here, I should be able to use button image align now. No? Okay. Strange, but that's not normal. That shouldn't be doing that, but it's fine. .NET inside of 3ds Max isn't perfect, but it works. I do have everything that I've made in the rollouts in the Max script. So if I open the archive, so is it rollout 4? Let's open that. No, not that one. Close that one. I think it's rollout 3. Is it rollout 3? Right, yeah, so still need to do that, but we can just change the image. To that. So we can just, you know what, we can just comment these out, because we don't really need that. Now we should be able to control E. Oh, this one's missing my buttons. Whoops. Okay, so it's not that one, but we'll save that. It's rollout 2, I think. Oh. Well, that one's not come out right. What's happened to my rollouts? This is the problem with 3ds Max, is sometimes things just don't work. Right, so okay. So we've got some problems here with the images Now the buttons still work, sort of. So I can close that one, roll out 3. Can still open up the DN examples, right, that still opens up fine. Okay, that's the mesh tools box. So, right, okay. So if we get UI mesh tools here and we'll load these new SDK libraries. So what I can do is I can comment that one out there. I can put these in there. Right. That says the net core library. Okay. So we'll take them, right, and then what we'll do is we'll just comment them out. Hopefully these should work. I mean, I'm hoping. Okay, the images are still off. Mesh load error. Alright. Okay, so I need to prefix the libraries. So close that, close that. Because we need to see this on this old one. Which means let's roll out code archive. Okay. Okay, so it failed to style the buttons. Why? Okay, so that's the memory cleaner. Right. Oops. Okay, so we'll move that. Module load error. Can't open rollout mesh utilities. MHCW. FN and symmetry. So it can't load the symmetry one. Because the same thing is over there. Oh. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Right, so we can't see the buttons, but the buttons still work. Head, glasses, torso, jumpers. Yeah, so all the buttons still work. So that's what I wanted to check. So I can just take the functions. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Right, so I know them functions in there still work. I'm not really concerned about the user interface right now. Because that's what this is for. Okay. So, back to our mesh tools. Window. Right. So. Okay. So the next button is gonna be add vest. Now I've not made the script for that one. Okay, so that'd be button vest. Reload. Okay, you can't see it yet, but calculator here as well. Okay, so 10 plus 64 plus 64. So that's 138. I thought it was. Okay. So what we want is we want it like in a row. So what I can do here actually, guys, is I can zoom it in a bit so you can really see what's going on here in the background. Now obviously these buttons do work, so when you click them it tells you in the log that they're working. Don't think you can see that over there, so let me move that. There we go. So if I clear the library, the log, press the buttons, you can see that above here it does do what I want it to do. Let me move that down there. There we go. Right, so you can clearly see what I'm up to. There, that'll do. Okay, so vest, t-shirt, under 138 plus 64, that's 202. And we can just change that to t-shirt. Yep. Okay. Jumper. Jacket. Jacket. Okay. So the X position 266 through 30. Reload. Okay, so we got our hat, glasses, vest, t-shirt, jumper, jacket. I mean, ideally, I'd want them on separate lines for each one. Can we do that? Yeah. Do we want to? No. See, like, we can make the buttons smaller as well. But I do kind of like the bigger user interface. So I like 64 pixels for each icon. Let's move this in. Yeah, it's looking good. We need the other icons now. Okay. How many more do you reckon we can get in there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can get another. Can get up to 10 in there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jacket. If I'm not mistaken. Shoes. I tell you what, yeah, we are going to move them. Okay, so vest, I go to 10. Then that will go down to 80. Nope. Oh, that's 128 actually. Oh wait. 86. No, 96. Yeah? 106. Oh, that's got some padding on that. 104. Oh, it's 102. No. Really? 103? Oh yeah, it's 104. Bang bang. 104. Pixel perfect. Alright, sweet. Okay, so that's 104 down. So now that'll be 104. 104. 104. So they're on the same row. There's 74. That's right. 202. There we go. Yeah, that's how we want it. Okay. Next one. Okay. Right, so let's make sure we've got these separated for each line. There we go. Okay. And 74, 138. Okay. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that was meant to be 168. And that one's 168. That one's 168. There we go. Yeah. Got hats, accessories, so for now sunglasses. We've got a vest, we've got a t-shirt, we've got a jumper, we've got the jacket, we've got the underwear, the shorts, the pants. Now for the shoes. Shoes goes to 10, 168, so that would be 202. This one's 266. 226. 236. 228. 232. Yeah, 232. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright. So we'll just copy and duplicate them. Button B, button C. And that'll be for the other buttons. Add mid shoes. And add long shoes. Okay, we can save that. Boom. Right. Now we need to move these. 74, 138. Bada bing, bada boom. So there we got it. We got our buttons. They're all just going to be tightly grouped like that for now. So I'm going to adjust the panel. Now the panel will resize itself with the actual width of the window, which is good, which is what we want. Now obviously the back of the window actually, the background image does rescale. Now the fill does fill it, but it fills up the whole screen. Now that was interesting, the way that loaded then. So it's like it loads the background last. Yeah. I'm sure that's one. Contain. Unknown property. Right. Okay, so there's something going on here. And along. Something's coming up true. Then it's applying the rest. That's a dodgy look. We'll just keep it as zoom. We'll go to our image library. Let's try and use this one as the background. Let's try that. And you see, for some reason, it didn't load the background image. Some images don't load, which is really strange. You're right, Danny. So it's really bugging me, that, but it is what it is. So let me try it with a different logo. Let me try it with that one. Now that one loads up nice. You see? Oh, you're in Paris. Wow. Bonjour. Et oui, eso. Je m'appelle. J'habite in la Bretagne. Obviously, I know where it is. I'm building some mesh tools to help me with my film. And then I'm gonna use these tools to help me build shit. Really, my primary concern is only just getting this one working for now. But it's been a pain in the ass just to create this, the framework, the user interface, all the functions, so I can just put everything in a single line of code. Yeah, no worries. Have your breakfast. All for metahumans. Now, obviously doing this shit in .NET is a lot time consuming compared to doing it in MaxScript. MaxScript is good, but it doesn't look professional, to say the least. And if I'm being honest, I like things looking professional. Where's my lighter? So the more professional I get stuff looking, the better it'll be. Now what I want to do though is I want to get these buttons in their own panels now. So what I'm gonna do is, now that I've done that, is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna comment out these buttons that I've just made. Right. Save that. Okay, restart it. Right. So this label, I'm gonna create some labels actually. So let me copy that. What easier. Okay. Foot, shoes and boots. Okay, we save that, run that. Okay, that's good. Right. So we're gonna replace the label text with that. There we go. So we get head and accessories. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to calculate the total height of each of the panels, the controls and the padding, so that it auto adjusts in the height. So what we will do here is we'll make a local group panel height, and we'll call it 0. Group panel height A auto. So we'll call it group panel height auto, put that as 0. And then what we want to do here is we want the UI.controls.add panel left here. There we go. Yes, like that. That's what I want. As I want a background image inside this panel. I think it's inside the panel anyway. I can get rid of that. Okay. No, the panel, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we want to calculate the auto size of the panel. So where are we? We're up here. Group panel. And I think we should always add the UI controls at the end. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, so group panel height equals 0. Okay. So FN calculate height. Oops. I'm trying to think, how would I draw this function? Oh shit. Right, never mind. There's another way to do it. So, if we take label common dot height, okay, and what we want to do is we want to print that as well, so it shows up in the log. Group panel higher. It doesn't get it. Oh. Oh, okay. Down. Okay. Oh my god. Right, that's not working. Shit, that's really not working. So I thought we could be smart and try and make this panel auto resize. Oh, I don't know that one yet. So what we can do instead is just adjust the size of the panel. See, because we've got this one, this local A width, and that resizes the panel on the right side depending on the size of the actual window. So why can't we do that with the height? Ah, it's too complicated, it made that. Too complicated. Let's change that to 120. Yeah, okay. 120. Yeah. I think that's okay. Oh, that's for the UI background. That's for the main one, no. So we can take that. We can actually put this at the start here. There we go. Right. So we've got that. Let's move that over there. Okay. We don't need these right now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Save that. Okay, so we'll take these, put them there. No, we won't put them there. Well, that already attaches itself to the panel, so shouldn't really matter where I put it. Yeah. So I'm gonna have it like that. I'll take this left panel from there. And we write that there. Right, so it's called panel left, but we want to call it panel left A. Copy that, paste that. Okay. Panel left A. Panel left A. That should work. Whoops. There we go. Right now, if we go copy this, make our next panel. So if we put that as 140, we'll call this panel left B. See, we can take that away because we don't need that. Hey Zara. What are you doing awake at this time? Okay, so I can see the panel has attached itself to the wrong place. So before we add the next set of labels, I'm just going to comment them out. Oh yeah, you got a little kitten to look after. Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks for asking. Just can't sleep as usual. Brain's always thinking. Oh, I need a fucking joint. This fucking hurts my head, man. But it's good. It's meant to hurt my head. Right. Okay. Right. And let's add the panel. Right, so it's in the wrong place. Yep, wrong place. So put that as 160. Put that back to 20. There we go. There's the second panel. And people say I'm dumb. Yeah, far from it. Fucking far from it. I should go back up there. Yep. Right. I know what to do. I want all my localization in the same place. So local panel left C goes nhcw.pm panel spawn local PNL left D equals nhcw.pm panel spawn. I think of 5. I love this. This makes everything so much faster because I've created a whole library just to type things. Oh no, I wasn't saying that to you, Zara. I mean other people out there. The ones that are sleeping right now, pissed as a fart. The same ones that say they never did anything wrong to me. Them same ones. But they don't know what game I'm playing and it really gets to their heads. I love it. Okay. So, if I take this. Oops. Do the left one. I can remove the local A width because that goes up there. Oops. Right, there we go. I need to rename that label. Label left A. Right. Left B, left C, left D, left E. So E, D, C, D, A. Okay, get rid of that. Right, that's label left. So this is good. I can just change the font and everything like this. Yeah, we'll have it in Arial. That's a lot better. It's more clearer. Oh, this is more than an Excel spreadsheet. This, love, I tell you. So I wonder if I can attach my chat on the screen. Just give me a second. Window capture. So if I do that, I can touch out the chat. Yeah, this is coding. I'm doing this inside of 3ds Max, so it's like a 3D modeling tool that I can use to make stuff. I can't put my chat on the screen. Why is it all there, man? I'll tell you what, I've got to do it the other. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I do. Give me a second. I can't put my chat on the screen. Wait, so if I click pop out on that, I can then go. There we go. Copy that.
What's up,
I just realised I got my fucking sound on as well on my desktop. Let me turn that one off. Right, so I can delete that window capture. Add web capture, browser source. There we go. So I should be able to interact with that. And go. There we go. Fantastic. Now if I just adjust that, like 450. There we go. So if I do that, sorry guys, there we go, I can, oops. Oh my god, this fucking mouse, it's broken, I need to fix it again. So, that should work now. So I can see the chat as well on the screen. Yeah, that'll do. What am I making? Right, so if I minimize this, right, so this is what I've been working on. This is the original script. So it's a rollout system. Inside of 3ds Max that allows me to create models and stuff for editing 3D meshes. So obviously the UI is a bit broken, hence why I'm making it look like this, from this to this. I did make everything else, but then after I restarted it, the shit just wasn't working properly, so I had to record it again. So it wasn't working properly. Now the buttons, like the buttons and everything work, so I've coded them to like create the elements that I need. This is all done programmatically as well. All the mesh modeling is created by scripts that plot out the vertices in 3D space, which is pretty fucking smart, to be fair. You know, I had to go back and forward with the AI to teach it how to create things based on images. So I taught it how to position things like the lenses in the right place, where to adjust the arms to, the bridge, things like hats. Hats are very difficult for the AI to replicate in 3D space without human intervention, which is kind of mad. The same for the torsos. So this is like a t-shirt model. This is like going to be a jumper model. A jacket, obviously, because it's got a split in the middle. For legs, we just have basic meshes right now. So that's going to be for undergarments, shorts, pants, feet, so shoes, boots, and tall boots. Obviously it looks like a knockoff Roblox character right now, but this is just for clothing, so I can clothe my metahuman that's I've already made. So there's a big market, I think, for middleware that you can create these objects in, so that way you can go into detailed modeling and spend more time modeling and less time creating the base meshes. But the plan is, like, once I've got through with this bit, is then I can actually finally start fine tweaking and fine tuning the script so the models are a lot more detailed. And if I can succeed in doing that, then I think I'll have a really good base to work from. And my eventual plan is to release it to the public so that other people can experiment and try out things with it. Obviously it'll like be available to academics and students for free. I've not really worked out a licensing model yet, but I've got ideas. And one of the main plans. Hey, that's alright, Zara. And one of the main plans that I want to do with this is, if mainstream companies and game developers are making stuff using this, then they would have to pay a substantial fee to use it. Not exorbitant, something like 2% of royalties or something like that. But say if they make a game, say a AAA studio picks up this toolkit, uses this toolkit to create clothing assets for their metahumans, and say like they make a game and they make what, 1 million, 2 million, maybe 3 million quid. 2% of that is still a good fucking big chunk, you know. But rates can be negotiable depending on performance, depending on how much of the workflow was created or used using this. So from the business side aspect, it's got potential to make a lot of fucking money. And why can't I make money out of the tools that I create with my own hands? The tools I pay for to make. Why can't I make money out of that? A man should be paid for his labours, whether that's physical labour, whether that's intellectual labour. You know, half of this shit wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for smart ass people sitting on their asses every day. Well, yeah, that I can. That's the thing, I can teach it. Just, I need to have a steady supply of fucking weed right next to me, because I can't focus. I really can't focus. And it's a really big problem. It's like when I'm sat on the computer for long hours, I do things bit by bit. So like this is taking me like nearly 2 weeks just to get to this stage. But to like have fully working scripts and everything, I've done a shitload of coding. And it's taken a lot. It's taken a lot of time. But you're free to watch. And if you pick up some things along the way, that's great. So right, I want to go back to my UI now. So what I'm doing here is I'm building the left side. So like we've got the head and accessories, upper body, lower body, feet and stuff like that. As I'm replicating them over here. Yeah, that's cool. I'm replicating all that stuff over here from the left side. Then I'm going to plug in the functions and stuff. So then when I click these buttons, as you can see, there is some interaction between the two because I did have that hover glow effect and that's disappeared now. But yeah, the plan is to like just move the functions over into this once I've finished building the UI. So let's get back to that. Let's restart that. There we go. You see, you have to restart it just to get your hover back. It is buggy, but you know it's in development. Wasn't RIPID, was it? The rest in peace department. Right, so I think I need to increase the size of the window as well, so let's make that 780 pixels. There we go. I might have to redo some of the graphics for the background and stuff, but I'm just using this for now. Really, I want to move this panel that I've got designed into its own script, so that way I can just reference it instead of having to do this, not that, this. But it's okay for now. It'll do, it'll do. Oh, you talked to my Yeah. Just wait till I finish this. I should have the UI on this side done today anyway. Hopefully by 12 o'clock. So 6 hours. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long. Because like I just get carried away on the computer and like I could be sat here right for about half an hour. It feels like half an hour. But it's not half an hour. It's been like 6 hours, 5 hours. Sometimes I can be sat here for like 7, 8 hours straight and I won't even fucking realise time's flew past behind me. I take a look around, it's fucking night time. I look around again, it's daylight. I'm like, that's not good. I completely get lost. Just absolutely lost because I love this shit. This is more entertaining than fucking actually playing a video game. Plus I've had to learn all this from scratch, so that's the added bonus. Nobody taught me, just people on YouTube, so I've got to give back. Right, so first off let's finish making the rest of these panels. Panel FC. And 60. So that's a 120. So calculator. This is how we do it. So we got 20 there, plus 140 equals 160, plus another 1, plus another 140, plus 20, plus 140, 300. So that should be 300. Okay, we can't see it yet. How is panels B on? But I've not activated it. That's weird. Oh, it's there. That's why. UI controls at panel left B. Okay, UI controls at panel left C. We'll pre-do these, so that'll save me some time after. All I have to do is just uncomment them. So put that one there. So C, D, E. Sorry, E. D, C, C. I should be able to call that. Yeah, there we go. I always get itchy outside of my head when I'm thinking. Yeah, it's even better when I've got the combination of all three. Speaking of which, I do. I love this stuff. It's my favourite. Always put it in a cup of coffee sometimes. Tastes nice. Can't do it in a cold one. Don't do it in a cold cup. Ugh, tastes so good. I need to adjust that comment box at the top. There we go. Isn't that called flux when you lose all concept of time? I think so. Oh yeah. There's panel C, yep. So we've got some nice padding between each part. So hopefully there should be enough room to fit all 5 panels on this. Why am I so itchy on my head, man? I don't have nits, honest, I don't. I know that's what you're probably thinking. Right. So panel C. So that'll now be panel D. Okay. Looking at panel D. Okay, so 360 plus 300 plus 160, that's 460. No, that's too high. That's 440. Yep. Okay. It's panel 4. And so it'll be 540, I think. Not save, run. No, that one's 560. Okay. 560, oh that might be 580. Yep, that one's 580. Okay. So that covers panels 1 to 5. So we're going to move them down. So we'll call it 600. 460. 20, 180, 40. There we go. And you see, when we move the panels as well, we don't actually have to adjust the positions of the titles or the buttons. They move with the form, which is what you want. So it's like they're automatically docked and aligned. So I like that, when shit just works. Right. Right, you. Now, what we want to do here is now we want to do our labels along with our buttons. That's B, that's C, that's D, that's E. Right. Left B. Label left C. D. Oh, that's fine. We'll just take that one. Just move it to the back. E. Okay, that's the labels. Let's add these. There we go. Just like that. So that'll be label text B. There we go. Label text C, D, E. What do you mean? What? There we go. Head and accessories, torso and upper body, underwear and lower body, foot, shoes and boots, and information. Well, that should be hand accessories. We haven't got anything built there for that. But we'll put it in there anyway. Okay, now we can add the buttons. So, I've already got the buttons here. So we'll take them and as we stick them under each one and just copy that. Panel left B. So attach it to the parent. Oh dear. Okay. just move the positions back up. There we go. So that covers the torso and upper body buttons. It's just pretty self-explanatory now with this. Now obviously it's not that easy to actually do it in one line, because I've got my own functions here. So it says MHCW create rectangle button, that's over here. So we have this already coded to create the button, and then I just import that because it's all part of the larger user interface framework that I'm building. But it's more like a wrapper. So like the framework's already there, I'm just like wrapping it up in easier accessible constructors and functions and stuff like that. Which I hope one day people find to be very useful, I hope. So next is for the other buttons. Okay, so we'll take these ones. Alright, I'll put these under C. So we'll take that, delete that. So that'll be panel left C. We do that, and we can go back to there, 4E, 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 save that. There we go. It's as simple as that. And for the last ones, D, copy and paste that over there. Take out them comments, put the positions back, 4E, 4E, 4F, reload, there we go. Now, if we open up the log, now when we click on a button, each function gets reported back to the UI, and that tells us which button is being clicked, and it knows the difference no matter which one you click on. Or if you double click, triple click, or if you right click, it just works. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to create the click handlers. So where it says handle click, that's the button handler that's going to run the function. So what we can do here is the handle click function is actually, is it in this script or is it at the top? No, it's actually in the button. So here we go. Here's the click handler. Obviously that's actually saved in the button, and I think I did move it. So what we can do, go back to the mesh tools, is we can now change the click handler and we can, like this, put this up here. So we'll call this run script add mesh. Alright. Don't know why it does that question mark. Okay. So this will be the hat one. Okay, so MHCW mesh tools, added base hat to mesh scene. Mesh to scene, sorry. So if I take that, we put that in that one, save. Okay, so if I open up the log, clear that, and click that, there we go. Added base hat mesh to scene. So, very close now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. Alright, we'll shrink this down a bit. Now, I can close that, I can close that, I can close that. Right, I want to go to the main rollout. Okay. And these are the scripts, the utility functions. Now, I might just be able to copy that and place it up here in the UI, and if I'm not mistaken, mesh utility, right, so rollout mesh utility FN. Mesh FN. Right. I'm going to call that mesh files. So that'll be MHCWFN. Oh my god, why is my phone just... Oh my god. Who the fuck is spamming out my phone at fucking 6:43 in the morning? Told you guys. I'm popular everywhere else. Except on YouTube. Wonder why. I have to pick the fucking wrong fucking thing as well. It's these ones. Right. So if I save that, run that. What do you mean? Syntax error. Can't be a syntax error. just copy that again. Right, mesh modules loaded successfully. Still an error? Nope. Okay, everything's all good. Right. So we're using my original functions. That we originally made to make these buttons work. Now obviously I need to create the functions, but we've got them ready. Okay. So if I edit that with Notepad, no, don't need to do that. What I need to do is I now need to have a look in the rollout and see what happens. Right, on button hat, click SA do create hat mesh ensure clothing layer. There we go. So that's literally all we do is run these two commands together. Okay. So we do that. Right, now let's test. There we go. It adds the control, the mesh to the scene without any problems. And it will just create as many of the same fucking thing. Yes, there we go. That's what we want. Plug and play. Quite literally. Bam. One line of code. Bam. Press a button. Bam. You get a fucking mesh. Fucking beautiful. And so I like my country to run. Bam, 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 bam. In order. In synchronicity. When shit fucking works and everybody knows their place. Just like the code. Just like the motherfucking code. Just like the code. Right, so that works. Time to plug in the rest. Okay. We'll call that attack mesh. So we'll just pre-create the script handles. Invest. T-shirt. Jumper. Jacket. save that. Right, so that's all the handlers. Time to create the scripts. I think that's okay. Vest, t-shirt, jumper, jacket, there we go. So that's each of the scripts covered. Okay. So now all I just got to do is quite literally just change these. Obviously we don't have vest, so if I check that and click on vest, coming soon. Okay, that works. Right, now I can plug in. Be squashed by my own clothes, man. Ugh. Guess that's what happens when you're fat. Okay, so now I need to go back into the rollout, create glasses mesh. So let's create glasses mesh. Wait, hang on. Why is hat there twice? Glasses there twice. Oops. Oh, dummy. Okay, so there we go. Yep, so everything's working. It's exactly what we want. Do. Okay. Shirt mesh. Copy that. called undergarments. There we go. Right, that should set everything up. Vest coming soon. T-shirt, jumper, jacket, underwear, shorts, pants, shoes. Okay. Yep, that covers everything for that part. I think that'll do for now, for tonight, today, whatever. Now the log is good because it tells us everything that's been created, which is good. So that's everything's working and that. Just restart it again just to make sure. Yep. Okay. Now you see, I did have another one where I had this glass transparency box, but yeah, I kind of might have lost that. I'm glad though because it looked really fucking nice last night, what I had, and I'd already finished all the fucking UIs and everything. The scripts are there, it's just some of them ain't loading, which I can't do anything about that, but I think that'll do for now. It works. That's all I'm really concerned about. Yeah.